Hi YouTube, it's me Dee Dee. Thanks for stopping by my channel. I know it's been a while since I last updated, and I think the last video I made was my my 3 months on HRT, hormone replacement therapy. If you missed that one, I'll just leave a little thing here where you can watch it. I just wanted to say hello, and I just wanted to apologize as well because I tried making like a monthly kind of an update thing, but life happens and I really couldn't commit to it. So I'm just wanting to give you an update now because it's been 10 months now, and things have been good. I've noticed some changes in myself. For instance, I think my hair is probably the biggest thing that I've noticed. It's definitely getting longer. It's nice and soft, and I don't know if it's going to keep on growing, or I don't know if that's a thing to do with the hormones or the estrogen or whatever. But I'm happy with my hair length, and another thing is the development of my breasts. They are definitely still growing, and I'm quite happy with the size that they are. And I like it when I'm wearing, like little cuter shirts, but now that it's winter, sweaters. But I can definitely pull my cleavage up. I found out that I'm a 34B, but I still would like to go get a proper fitting done, so maybe I'll make a stop at like Victoria's Secret or something. But other than that, my skin is definitely getting softer, and I've noticed some changes too with taking the estrogen. I'm a little emotional here and there. I find that, oh God, the other day I woke up and I was sobbing. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, and the other thing I wanted to talk about was the increase of my medication within the 10 months, because when I first started out on my estrogen, I was prescribed 1 milligram, and I was taking the patches, and I did that for, gosh, it was around 8 months of being put on the patches for 1 milligrams, and I absolutely hated it. I mean, it irritated my skin all the time, and they wouldn't stay on, so I'd have to keep getting new patches prescribed to me, and it was just, it was not the best thing for me. So I asked my doctor, I was like, can we please move on from the patches? So he prescribed me the pill form of estrogen, and he also increased it to 2 milligrams, and I'm happy about that. I don't know if it's the same for everyone else, or if everyone at different stages has different levels of medication. Because it's 10 months for me. I'm taking 50 milligrams of T blockers and 2 milligrams of estrogen. I don't know if it's the same for everyone. Like, what are your levels? But yeah, feel free to just leave me some comments down below. We can discuss that, because it'd be kind of nice to know where everybody else is at in their transition, if you are transitioning as well. But yeah, other than that, I'm still doing good. When it comes to the job searches and everything like that, I was working at a call center, and I barely lasted a month, and I had to get out of there because my voice is still very, very deep. So working at a call center, 99% of the calls I took, I was always referred to as sir, and I didn't bother correcting them because they would ask me my name and I'm like, my name's Dee Dee. And they're all like, oh, I'm sorry. And they'd kind of trail off because they didn't know if they should keep calling me sir or ma'am. And, like, I don't care. But it got annoying. So I couldn't stick around there. There's something else, something out there for me that I'm going to be happy doing. And then another thing I wanted to talk about was the distribution of weight throughout my body. My weight has definitely been fluctuating up and down. I think that's why it's so important to keep yourself active while you're transitioning, because for me, I kind of feel like I'm not that it's a bad thing. I have such conflict within myself because I feel like I'm too big. I feel like I put a lot of pressure on myself to keep myself a certain size, and right now I kind of feel like I've just let loose, and I don't know if it's because I'm not working or I'm not as active as I used to be, but I definitely feel like I've gained some weight because I can feel it in my face and I can see it in my body, and I really want to stick with the fact that you should love your body, you should love yourself, no matter how big or small or whatever. I don't know what kind of a point I'm trying to make, but I think I just have to remind myself as well that not everyone is going to be a size 0 or a size 2. I feel like since I've been transitioning and now that it's at the 10-month mark, I can definitely see myself being, average, a little above average when it comes to weight. And I feel like if I just got myself a little more active, then the weight would be distributed evenly, I guess, or in places where it needs to be instead of in my face or in my stomach. It would go, to my ass, or it would go to my hips, or But I can definitely see the curvatures in my body, and yeah, sometimes I really, really do like it, especially with like the certain clothes that you wear. This sweater, for instance, it's one of my favorite sweaters. I love it because it goes down past your hips, and it hugs my body nicely. And when I'm looking at myself in the mirror, and I see my shape, I really do enjoy it, and I don't know. It's very important while you're transitioning to not lose focus, and don't think of all the other trans girls who are skinny and blonde, and we're all different. We're all different shapes and sizes, and some of us are big, and I think that's something that I'm just going to constantly remind myself of, is that I'm doing this because I want to be completely 100% happy with who I am. Yeah, I wanted to apologize because I know this video is kind of all over the place. It's very unprofessional, but I'm not a professional when it comes to editing or, making videos for the internet. It's pretty much just me just venting to a camera. But it's kind of nice to know that, that there are people out there who are watching, and, it doesn't make me feel like I'm entirely alone. And that's a good thing. But yeah, no, I don't script these things. I just say whatever's on my mind. Yeah. Other than that, I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. I will definitely try to update as much as I can whenever I can, and stay tuned. Thanks.